travel mug, which means I'm serious business today.
Oh, buddy. I don't have coffee.
3, 2, 1. Welcome
Hello.
to the big... I wanted to say main event.
Oh.
And then
So
I
you said
screwed it
big?
up.
Thank you to the big.
Wait,
Welcome.
thank you to the big.
Thank you.
Damn it, I fucked it up
Oh,
already.
My God.
Okay.
We're on fire.
My coffee is hot. I put it in my Owala travel mug, which I don't know how I lived so many decades of a person who drinks coffee without having a travel mug that doesn't spill.
I hate a travel mug.
But like, do you have one that doesn't spill?
Yeah.
You still don't like it?
No.
Why?
I don't like my coffee being that hot. I like it to cool down.
Oh, see, no.
I would never drink my
Sometimes
coffee.
I'll bring a coffee in this to CrossFit and it's winter, leave it in my car, go do the class, and then drink it hot on the way home. I'm like, heaven.
Not my vibe.
I love it.
I buy like paper, like disposable cups.
We used to use the Yeti ones, which also keep your coffee incredibly hot, but it's not, the lids that we have anyways for them are not spill proof.
Leak
Like
proof,
I could close this and toss it in my purse. Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
living the dream.
It's
I
the
feel
little
excited
things, guys.
today.
It's the little things.
You know why?
Why?
I don't want to brag. Okay.
Oh, your sleep score?
Guess what it is?
No. 96?
90 fucking 9.
Shut up.
And you know what?
For you, that's insane. In what world?
The episode of the Mom Room today, I did a solo last night and I didn't have any plans of what I was going to talk about, but I ended up talking about like sleep and like the sleep scores and like all the data that comes with the Apple Watch.
Yeah.
It was so interesting and I learned so much like just doing that
Oh.
episode. But I was talking about how for the past 2 nights, not including last night, my sleep scores were like 73, 75 and I was exhausted.
Yeah,
Like I
feeling
just
like a
felt like a zombie.
Yeah.
And that's still like a decent sleep score, I think, for
think.
most people.
Yeah.
So last night I was like, I can't do this again. Like I want to have energy. I'm home with Milo. So I took a clonazepam before bed because I've found, you know how like I don't like to feel my heart beat? It's like a weird thing. I'm like a vampire. Like I don't want to be aware of my heart beating.
Stop beating.
When I'm trying, like when you're
Yeah.
falling asleep, are you aware of your heart?
No.
Okay, see? Like I don't like that feeling. And
Yeah.
so last night I was like, I'm going to try and take a clonazepam, which is the anxiety medication I take for like public speaking, and see if that helps. 99 sleep score, baby.
That's crazy.
So maybe I'm just a little bit anxious lately.
Yeah, and when you like lay down in bed, that's when like
It's weird because like my
Comes
mind is
creeping
not
in.
racing
yeah.
at all.
Weird.
I'm exhausted. I want to go to sleep.
But it's your
But
body, maybe.
I'm like, heart.
yeah.
And it's
Calm down.
okay. Another thing, this is so stupid. Like people don't care, but I think it's interesting. My heart rate is typically like in the 50s. And so 2 nights ago when I was like, okay, my heart, why am I aware of my heartbeat? This is so
Yeah.
annoying. I pressed on the EKG or whatever it is on the Apple Watch. You could like monitor your heart. It counts down from like 30 seconds and then
Yeah.
it gives you a reading of like your heart rate. It was 65. So it was like a little bit elevated than what my resting heart rate is. And that's enough to make me not sleep.
That's crazy. I just realized I wear mine all day, every day. But mine died yesterday. I plugged in it when I was doing
you
my
forgot?
skincare. I totally forgot.
Damn.
I know.
Because Ariana and I one day are going to sit together and do like, you know, the rings on the Apple Watch. Everybody's like, oh, I want to close my rings. But
Yeah.
you can set what you want those goals to be.
Yeah.
And I really want to be on the ball when it comes to all the things that the Apple Watch can do. So far, I just use the sleep.
Yeah, I used to
thing.
sleep, the heart rate, and I like to see at the gym like what zone I was in or whatever.
Right.
Like I've been checking that. Because for the open, the one that I like died in, I was like in zone 4 most of the time, and then zone 5 for like 1 minute or something.
Yeah.
But I think we should set our rings and we should set like goals and then give ourselves a prize if we like achieve it a certain amount of times or something.
Yes. And I want
Let's set this up.
the thing about CrossFit is, yeah, it's a great workout. Like we're obviously incredibly strong ladies.
Duh. Have you seen us?
But the workouts are short.
Yeah.
So when
know.
it comes to like the amount of exercise that you're getting on your Apple Watch, it's not a lot.
It's like you didn't exercise
And I'm
enough
like,
today. I'm like, I
listen,
fucking went to the
bitch.
gym.
Like I almost died.
Yeah,
today,
correct.
and my ring is not closed.
Yeah. Like, do you know how
So-
much I squatted today?
I know.
Yeah.
So I want to do walking and like jogging and
Yes.
like running. And I saw the email from Greg the other day and it mentioned a run club.
Yeah.
And I texted him and he didn't text me back. I was like, oh, he's my best friend. I was like,
Correct.
run club with like eyes.
Yeah. This is the thing. So especially because we've been talking about potentially maybe doing a High Rocks. I'd really like Renee to do that with me. And I'm doing a Spartan.
I heard the Toronto dates are October.
Yeah, they were released. It's Callie's birthday weekend, so maybe we can do it the day after her.
Oh, is it
birthday,
on a weekend?
Yeah.
Oh.
But anyways, it means we should start running again. And now that the weather is starting to, like, I think we should set it for when, like, the snow is melted, because I like to do, like, CrossFit in the day, and then, like, I like to do, like, a short run or walk or something. And so that would help us, like, close our rings. So we should see, like, what our goal is, how much we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then that will make us, like, yo, you didn't get your steps in. Like, get your ass moving, bitch. And then we can give ourselves a prize.
What should the prize be?
So when I was, like, back in the day, like, trying to work out a lot or whatever, I would make I'd be like, okay, so in 30 days, I have to go to the gym, like, this amount of times or do this amount of things. And then if I do it, like, I would, like, check it off. And then if I do, then I would, like, get myself a new workout outfit.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, because it's, like, motivating. Then you want to wear the workout outfit, so you want to work out more.
We could go to Lululemon.
Yeah.
And be like,
get a set.
What do I get?
Speaking of Lululemon, is that Pre's sweater or yours?
This is mine. He bought it for
I
me.
really like it.
Thank you.
Pre has this really nice Lululemon sweater that I keep eyeing, and Renee keeps being like, "Oh yeah, I've been meaning to steal that."
It's like, what do you do? Like, it's a white. It's like pitch white, like very like bright white
crisp
crew neck, and it's one of the tennis ones. And you didn't see the back because he was wearing a vest. It's the big tennis ball.
Because the reason I saw it is because Sean also has that.
Yes.
Sweater. And when I saw Sean wearing it, I was like, I want that. Then I saw that Pre had it, and I was like, oh, now I need it.
And I told Pre when he bought it, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna wear that.
Yeah.
And then I forgot.
And now he's been wearing it, and it looks so good. Like I love it. Yeah.
And you can't buy it anymore. I'm pretty sure that one like sold out immediately.
Oh, and it's like the really nice material. You can tell like the way it like falls. Oh, I love it.
The Peace Collective, did you see their new line of Basketball is Life?
No, but I love Peace Collective.
Don't look, because you're gonna want it all. I want the sweatsuit that has like, it's a cream color, and in big black letters it says Basketball is Life, and there's basketballs like all over, and it's a matching sweatsuit.
Okay, I kind of want to get that for the end of the month for our thing that we're doing.
Sick.
Like I would wear that, you know?
Yeah. And then when I was at the Raptors fan day with Milo, I saw this hoodie that I really wanted to buy. And it's like, you know, the basketball magazine Slam?
Yes.
So it was like that. Like it was a black hoodie, and it was like Slam on the top. And then it had Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram like on the front. I was like, that is the coolest hoodie.
I love all the Peace Collective stuff. Like
so good.
Their MLS line is sick. They have a Toronto FC like crew neck, like a couple buttons, so cool. Their quote
like sports
capsules,
attire, but like so on trend.
But then it's also like quotes that are funny. This one says "Good morning, whore," and then in brackets it says "Working hard on reaching excellence." Like, why do I need this
Maybe
t-shirt
they'll sponsor
so
us.
bad?
Maybe they'll be like, "Oh, these girls."
One time they sent me something, and I had never been more appreciative of a package in my life.
They sent you something?
Yeah, they did a collab with I donate a lot of blood.
Yeah.
It's like a weird thing about me. And they did a collab with the
Canadian
Blood Services, and it has like a thing so that you don't have to roll up your sleeve.
Oh,
like it was really cool.
Yeah.
So anyways,
Aww.
they sent me that.
Okay, should we get into some news?
Yeah. This was like the most random tangents. I need to talk about this. I sent you this last night, but I was crying. Is this real? The Kevin Hart Wax Museum.
I think so.
Okay, so you know how like when you're,
but it doesn't look like him at all.
In the slightest.
But all the wax figures of celebrities are usually
look like
bang
them.
On,
and like you almost can't even tell that
like
it's not the person.
How did you fuck up Chris Rock, Kevin Hart so badly? Because it looks like Chris Rock more than it honestly looks like Kevin Hart.
It literally is the funniest thing I've ever seen. I sent it to Renee last night.
Nothing I love more than the relationship between Kevin Hart and The Rock. Like they're so funny together. The way they comment on each other's social content.
I'm obsessed.
Did you see the video
and they're
where
like best friends.
They were filming Jumanji? And it was like a break in between like shots, and The Rock is there like eating his snack or his lunch out of like a Tupperware container, and Kevin Hart's just like further back filming him the whole time, giving commentary, and he's like, oh yeah, no, I need a break, my blood sugar's going low, oh guys, everybody stop production, The Rock has to eat his lunch, like, and it goes on for like a minute. It's so
he's hilarious,
funny. They just like razz each other all the time.
I love them together.
And Kevin Hart is like the tiniest little guy, and The Rock is fucking huge,
the biggest
like,
human I've ever seen.
they're just hilarious.
I'm obsessed.
But yes, The Rock's comment on the Wax Museum thing was like,
it's
perfect.
So funny.
Leave it exactly as it is.
And it literally looks nothing like him. I was just like crying when I saw it.
But I know
so
nowadays I see things and I'm like, is this AI or is this real?
I can not be trustworthy.
I know.
Like, I can't trust anybody or anything, because I'm like, I could believe. The thing is, I'm really gullible. So I'll be like, yeah,
Same.
dead ass. Like, this happened. And then people are like, no, it didn't.
I know.
And I'm like,
but
well, how would I know?
But if it makes me happy and I think it's funny, like, what's the harm in just thinking that that's real?
Correct. Like, who cares?
It's like when I posted this clip on my stories, and it was the dogs choosing their owners. It was like an adoption thing for animals.
Oh.
And so there's all these people like sitting in chairs, and then the dogs go and like choose their owner, and it was I was like dying. I was like, this is the coolest thing ever, like, sign me up. And then everyone in my DMs is like, this is fake. I was like, no.
Do you know what? This is how gullible I am. I'm from Waterdown. Like, this is so niche, so if you hate this, just fucking fast forward. But in Waterdown, there's obviously not that many things to do, but a lot of people become like season ticket holders of the CFL team that's close by, the Ticats in Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
Or they'll like go to lots of games. So anyways, the Ticats are like a big thing. People put the flag in their yard, blah, 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 whatever. So I used to work at Tim Hortons back in the day, and I was working at Timmy's, and it was when they would bring the newspaper in, and the newspaper said that like tiger from like African Lion Safari like got released by accident and was like roaming around the town, and it was like this full page article with a picture, and I was like, holy fuck, like I told everybody about it. It was to announce the new season of the Ticats, and it was a joke.
Oh, I would have thought that was
But I
real.
believed it was in the newspaper.
It happens all the time.
I read the paper for the news. Like, hello.
Crazy.
But this is the thing, like, I will believe anything. An April Fool's joke.
Oh my God, April Fool's is coming up. What should we do? We should plan it after.
We should do something to pre.
No, but like we should do something online too.
Okay.
But now we just spoiled it. But
oh, I know. A really good one.
we should do something funny.
Okay.
Speaking of basketball and basketball is life, I came across my algorithm is all sports lately, and I'm not gonna lie. I love it.
I'm not mad about it. I know.
And you know what it is? Like, sports, it's just a completely different life to, like, it's not typical social media content that comes across my desk when I open. So like, yeah, I love to scroll and I just see like Steph Curry, you know, what's he up to? See this news, Kevin Durant,
funny
like
shit too.
It's funny, or it's like entertaining, or it's impressive, or like you're just like learning. Drama. You're learning about what's going on. Mm-hmm. I'm literally obsessed, and it's like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Because I don't care about all the other shit.
I know.
Like, I love my reality TV news. That's why I love going to the Friend of account and scrolling.
Same.
Because, like, it's very tailored to, like, that kind of news. And I love that. But my personal profile, I love that it's just turning into sports.
I know.
Oh. Anyways, so I came across this reel. And it was Scotty Barnes leaving one of the arenas that they played at, I guess. And he was going to get on the bus.
Okay. And
he was bringing his luggage, like, to the bus driver. And the text on the screen was like, this is just to prove my point that not all NBA players will sign autographs. And Scotty Barnes, like, hands his suitcase over to the driver and, like, says something to him quickly and then, like, just walks on the bus. And he's kind of ignoring, like, further back from where the camera, like, the video was being taken, there's a group of people. And, or I don't know, it looked like there was, like, maybe 3 or 4, like, not that many, holding things out, like, wanting him to sign them, and he just like walked on the bus. Now, what I will say is, and because I went to go read the comments and I was like, oh, what's the discourse on this?
Yeah, like, what are people thinking?
And somebody made the best point ever. They were like, listen, there's a difference between fans being outside versus grown men who are just holding out collectibles that they want to sell online. for money.
Profiting.
And I was like, you're
human.
bang on. So then I watched the video again and I was looking at what was being held out. And yeah, it's like, he knows. Like, he knows, I'm convinced. They know the difference between like, oh, there's a family there with their kids and whatever.
Or like an actual fan.
Yeah.
Correct.
And like, we just got 2 autographs from Scotty Barnes.
Yeah.
Like, he stood there in like the crowd of kids and like
he was hit on the head bike
to like sign autographs for, you know. Anyways, I just wanted to point that out.
But that is a difference. And I think like we have to understand, we see like 1 second snippet and like he could have been being asked all day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like what, going onto the bus when his day is done, he's now not thinking about fan interactions or human interactions or whatever. Like,
and I think they're very aware of,
for sure they are.
Those people probably have like a bunch of stuff at their side for each player that they just like want them to sign so they can sell.
He's also maybe seen these people before. Maybe he's 100%. Already signed something for these people before. It's kind of silly.
Like maybe he had to go pee and like the bathroom's on the bus. Like,
correct. I did see a video of LeBron like in the actual stadium, or what do you call it?
Arena.
And he was like whatever, being chauffeured, like walking through to the change room probably.
Oh, the kid. Did you see this? Our algorithm is the same.
And this kid is literally like, LeBron, can you sign my shoe? Can you sign my shoe? Please, like yelling. And he like has completely walked past. And then he hears him say shoe. Like, I think he knew that he was like, this kid's not trying to just like get an autograph. Like, he does like me.
Yeah.
He turns around, lets the kid come through. The kid runs like fucking beelines, takes his own shoe, like, please sign it. And it was just like the cutest interaction.
Yeah.
So like, I don't think we can just say like, oh, this player doesn't do signatures. No, they're busy human beings who are trying to get in the mindset to fucking work.
Yeah.
Like, let's not forget that they have to then perform at extreme capabilities.
Yeah. And this is like their life 24/7, you know?
Correct.
Like, yeah. It's tough. Anyways, I just wanted to point that out.
Well, love it.
Do you have any news? I don't really have news. I have like, I just was going to say some things about Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Yeah, I'd like to talk about that. My other like news thing is I've also 2 more episodes came out of Age of Attraction.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with this show. It's crazy.
I'm excited to watch it.
I won't ruin things for you, but it's interesting to me. It's similar to like other dating shows, like when they're like, you know, we're in the pods, so they call it like the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Because they haven't like seen their outside people. They haven't lived their life outside of like being roommates in this little apartment. Like, that's not moving in together. That's not your everyday life. You know what I mean? A lot of these people have kids. Like, you're not experiencing their life with their schedule, things like that. So now it's at the stage where they are meeting like some of their families or friends, and they don't know who it's going to be. So like the couple will go into like a restaurant and they're not sure who in their family
that's
going to be. It could be friends, it could be parents, it could be siblings, like whatever. And couples are starting to break.
Just because of that?
Yeah, I think because it becomes then real. Like, I think when you're in this like speed dating environment in a game show, you're like, yeah, age doesn't matter. Like, I fell in love with you for who you are. But then like when you get to the real world and you start to like see like your parents' reactions or your siblings, or like there was like a 20-year age gap and this person was like, so what happens when you're like 50 and he's 70?
Yeah. I think it also is a big deal to see how your significant other interacts with other people.
Correct.
Like, when you're in a bubble, it's literally just you and them.
Exactly. You can make excuses for their behavior. You can brush things off like it doesn't matter. You can like remediate quickly. But when other people are seeing it, or you're seeing how they are with other people, I think it changes it. It's a very interesting show. Yeah.
Lots of people have told me that they're liking it.
It's really good. And it's funny to see like does age give you, is there like a hierarchy because of age or not? And like when the younger person has an opinion, you're like, oh shit, like, okay, they do have feelings. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's this really weird. And then sometimes, and I try to wonder, I try to rationalize in my head, like, is this a social construct that I have like kind of in the background of my mind that's making me think this, or do I actually think this? And when it's a man that's older and a girl that's younger, it almost makes me be like, there is a power dynamic. Yeah. But then when it's the opposite, I don't feel that way. So I'm like, wait, what's happening in my head? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Yeah. It like, oh my god, what's the word for like, it's like, oh my god, I can't think of the word. Like testing, almost like testing your like social like constructs that you've created over your life.
And like, do I want to feel this way or do I not? Like, it's very weird. It makes you reflect and think.
You're like, wait, why do I feel this way about your this couple but not about this couple?
Correct.
Yeah.
And then there's a few couples where like age is all they talk about when they meet their friends and family, because that's like the biggest part of this experiment or experience, however you want to look at it. This other couple who is like the big talk of the town right now, it's like the woman is older, significantly older. I think she's 54 and the guy is 27.
Yeah.
But she has 3 kids and one of the kids is 2 years older than him. So they meet her kids.
Right.
And first they meet his family, then
like
they
the
meet
kids,
the kids. And she doesn't want to tell them his age. So she's like, no, I want you to get to know him first before I tell you. And then the kids are like, this is weird.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'd be fucking pissed. Like I asked you a straight up question. You can't respond to me. That's crazy. But it's like she doesn't want them
the judgment.
Yeah. And even when she meets his mom and his sister, and she doesn't tell them that she has kids, and she doesn't tell them her age. And so it's this weird dynamic of like, they're pissed that she withheld that information. They're like, that's a red flag. But she was withholding that information because that would give away her age.
Yeah.
So like,
it's kind of like, who was it? Huda in Love is Blind or Love Island, like not saying to everybody that she's a mom.
Yeah.
Mamacita.
That will live rent free in my head forever.
Speaking of Love is Blind, my sister getting the service dog in Oakville, like she knew for a long time that she was going to go to Oakville to do this training to get like a service dog.
Yes.
But you don't know who the dog is, what they look like.
Crazy.
Nothing. And so the other night, I sent you a picture.
I was like, oh my God. Yeah. Because I don't know what I was expecting.
So like all of a sudden, they like bring a dog into her room. And I was like, oh my God, it's Love is Blind. Like, you don't know. Anyways, it's the cutest.
It's so cute. Does it have a name?
Van. Oh. Yeah. And she got like a little welcome letter, like explaining all about the dog.
Come on.
Like his eyes are just like the sweetest soul. But speaking of like the age thing, like first it was Love is Blind. And now she's like, they don't tell us their age, but tonight they're going to find out the age of the dog.
Why?
Like their birthday. And she's like, I don't understand why this is a big deal. Like why they don't want to tell us how old they are. But like they're doing it tomorrow night. And I was like, that's so bizarre. So it's like giving Love is Blind and age is of attraction,
like together. That's why, like,
for a dog.
That's insane. Speaking of Huda though, there's something I saw her in the news for something
to do. She was like, she was threatening like her boyfriend and his kids or something. Like it wasn't good news.
Yeah, it wasn't. But that's kind of giving Huda. No?
Do you want to hear my dream from last night just quickly,
please,
before I forget?
Yeah.
Because my sleep, obviously I was sleeping up a storm, and I had this dream that we were touring the Raptors locker room.
Stop.
Listen, so this is crazy. So we're there, and the locker room was not noteworthy, like in my dream.
Weird.
You know, I don't know what it actually looks like, but
now I want to know.
So I'm like touring and blah blah blah, and you were there. And then all of a sudden I couldn't find you. Like you were just like disappeared. And I saw like all these like cool things that we could have like took videos and like pictures of. And I was like, what the hell? Aww. And for some reason the lights were like, it was so dark. Like I had my flashlight on my phone, like trying to like look around. It was so weird. So you were gone. And then I'm like, what the hell? Like, where did she go? And so I FaceTime you and you're at dinner with like these 2 people. I don't know if it was like your aunt and your uncle or something, and like you're sitting down to have dinner, and I was like
smoker's cough. What?
I was so mad.
I
was
left you at the locker room.
Yes, I was like, why didn't she tell me that she had dinner? And also like, why didn't she invite me to go to the dinner? Like I was so like, it was just the weirdest dream.
Is this
ever.
Our first fight?
Yeah, in my dream.
God.
Yeah.
Over the Raptors locker room.
I went to go to the bathroom. And it was like an all gender like bathroom situation. And somebody was spying on me going to the bathroom.
A boy?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, did you chat GPT this? Because you
No,
should
but I
have
will.
chat read your dream.
I will chat GBT it.
I hope it doesn't say that we're like destined to not be friends.
And
or
I just
something, 'cause I'll be
remember, like,
devastated.
I found Scotty Barnes' locker and I was like taking videos for Milo and I was like, it's your boy. Like, it was the weirdest dream
That
ever.
is next level.
I know.
Oh my God. I'm so intrigued to know like what this means, because there's got to be meaning
Ariana
behind
went
it.
to dinner without me.
And like, I would never do that.
I know.
Like, whoa.
So the reason I wanted to find you was because in the locker room, they had like the big whiteboard with like the markers and I wanted us to pretend to like draw plays out, like basketball plays.
Oh my God. Yes.
And I couldn't find you.
Oh, wow.
So anyways,
Devastated.
that was a little bit about my
That's
dream.
crazy.
Okay, let's talk about Taylor, Frankie, Paul,
Oh.
and Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, because I
my
have
God.
some thoughts. Like, the more I read about it and learn about it, and
Yeah.
I watched some more of the episodes, obviously, I also think that's what's been affecting my sleep score, because I watch it and I don't want to stop watching it, and then I'm up later and then my body's like, what are you doing? Anyways,
That happens to me too. Okay, wait. First order of business though for Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, before we get into Taylor, Frankie, Paul,
yeah.
we just have to talk about the dad talk of it all. When the fuck did Secret Lives of Mormon Wives
Okay, here.
turn into dad talk?
This is my
Wives.
This is what I discovered the other night when I was watching it. I love for the dads to be involved
Correct.
when it's in the context of they are supporting their wives, they are taking care of the children, they are being like emotional supports. Like, I forget what the scene was. I think it was Macy's husband and Whitney's husband. Like, there were certain scenes where they were being super supportive and like championing their wives to like
Yes.
go out and be the best that they could be. Like, I have everything taken care of at home. Like, don't worry about it. And I was like, that's what I want to see.
Yeah, like Whitney's husband has come around full circle, huge.
I fucking love him.
I used
and
to
then
not like him at all. I really like him.
I love him.
Yes.
The way he just like, when she broke down at the pumpkin patch, I could feel it in my bones.
Yeah.
I was like, this is such a relatable situation.
Yeah.
And he was like, you don't have to worry about that. Like, I have everything taken care of. And
I'm
I
like,
was just
whoa.
like,
Yeah.
somebody give this guy a fucking
Straight up.
badge of honor. Like,
Straight up.
that is how it should be.
It's so admirable.
It's almost like, Whitney, we love when you're around and like, you know, do
Yes.
you, but also like go out and like make your dreams come true. Like, I have everything taken care of at home.
and
not,
give it your all without thinking about.
not this like bullshit of making her feel like now the household is suffering because she's so busy and
Like, yeah, no, the kids miss you.
do you know what I'm
we don't
talking
have
about?
dinner ready, and
And the thing is, like, he's not working, so it's very easy for him to take on a lot more than maybe another partner could who is working. But like, it made me think about my husband, who's like, he could easily be like, oh, do you really have to go do that? But no, he's the one that's like, yeah, networking is important. Like, you guys
he's pushing
should.
us to go to
He
things.
pushes us to go do things all the time.
Even when we're like, nah,
like,
not really.
do we have to? He's like, that's part of your job. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
but it's true.
he wants us, it's funny, you're like included,
I know. It
to
takes
be
free.
successful, and like,
Yeah.
will be like, yeah, I'll take care of, I'll switch around my schedule so I can pick up Milo that day. Like,
I've watched him have a full like flight ready to go,
crazy.
and something comes up for you, and he's like, okay, so I'm going to rearrange Milo's schedule. I'll pick him up at this time.
Yeah.
I'll make sure dinner's there. Then your mom's going to come. Like,
I'll
so you don't
email
have to
the
worry about
teacher.
anything.
Like, it's not even up
It's
to
incredible.
me to rearrange everything so that I can go somewhere.
Yes.
Like, a lot of the times, because it like affects his schedule, it's like he will take care of that part of it.
yeah, it's
It's
amazing.
wild.
Yeah.
And it's giving Connor.
It's literally giving Connor
Yeah.
and making sure that like
Pre
the
should start a
wives can
dad
do what
talk.
they want. No, straight up. But like, never call it dad talk. Never talk about it. And
The-
don't do dances.
The thing that I don't want to hear when it comes to dad talk is like us trying to get all these opportunities and like
Let's go to the villa.
be our own thing, and like, this is a great opportunity for dad
For
talk.
dad
Like,
talk.
what are you talking about?
The
There is
fuck
no
is
dad
dad
talk.
talk?
Dad talk is literally just, you're the husbands of mom talk, and that's where it ends.
No, and I can appreciate, like, I really do love some of the Real Housewives franchises do a good job of like, we hear like the family dynamics, we hear the husband's perspectives, we understand like when there's maybe an issue in a marriage, we get to hear a little bit about that. We see the other relationships, like the other husbands coming to support. Like we see that a lot in Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Yeah. I love the husbands in New Jersey.
Love.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The involvement. Yeah.
Love it. So I think that's good. And now we're hearing about like Macy and Jace having some issues. I like that they're being open and vulnerable, and the other dads are coming and supporting. But we don't need to then coin it dad talk and like have these meetings about how dad talk can get opportunities and take off. Like right now, the women can't handle all the opportunities that they're being given.
Just
so let's support
the
them and move forward. And when it's things as a collective, amazing, fun, great, love that. But why the fuck do we hear the word dad talk so much?
Yeah, they're talking too much in confessionals. And remember the reunion from last season? It was all the dads talking.
Them.
I was like, why the fuck are the dads on stage within 30 seconds of the reunion? This is not
weird.
about them.
It's very weird. And then some of them aren't even the dads. Like then we have like the boyfriends and the brothers and the this and like go away.
Yeah. Okay, so then moving on to the domestic abuse allegations. I was unaware that this is something that happened weeks ago. This was not something that like just happened and came out and now it's an issue. Like this was something that happened weeks ago, but it came out now. And so people are speculating that I don't think it was Dakota that put it out, but I think it was like Dakota's friend or something. Either way, people are saying that Dakota just wants to, sabotage. Like anytime Taylor has something big coming out and like the Bachelorette is going to be coming out any minute, this is the time where she's going to be going to do press.
Yeah, I mean,
for
just
the beginning of like the start of the Bachelorette, and now this comes out. So
yeah,
I'm confused. Was the incident on camera? Like, did he have markings on his body and took pictures of it? And so that's how it like got out. Like, I'm just not sure how something that happened like weeks ago, I think it was in February, is now all of a sudden coming out. And is there legal action being like taken? And then they paused production of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives because of it.
Like we've seen bad shit happen before and they've never paused. If anything, they pick up cameras more.
Weird.
So like what's happening? Then she lost a bunch of sponsorships, which like that's also like,
and now
huge.
People are saying they shouldn't even show the Bachelorette. Like, can we all calm the fuck down?
Yeah.
Like, I understand domestic abuse is no joke, but like,
correct,
it's accusations at this point. Like, we don't know what happened. It just kind of like blew up in the media, and now we're all just like making these rush decisions.
It's a little bit crazy. She went to the Oscars but said like that was the worst night of her life because of everything that was going on. Like she was so anxious. She didn't know if she would go, but it was like a once in a lifetime opportunity. Correct. She was on Good Morning America. Did you see this?
Yes.
Okay. So like what happened in that interview? Because they're saying that they cut out some things too.
I think they cut out, somebody was saying they cut out the part where, because I saw the TikTok, so I don't know if it's live and it wasn't cut out on TV.
Okay.
Because I was like, how do people know what was cut out? But I guess they saw it on TV when it was not edited for TikTok or social media.
Okay.
I think she said something about like not knowing that she was executive producer of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives or something. Oh. I don't know. When I was reading comments, I was like, yeah, like who cares? But also, how did the fight happen? If she's with somebody that she ended up with on The Bachelorette, was it like how do you get into an altercation with someone? Like, get away from each other. Why are you even...
They have a kid together.
I know, but like drop off. A lot of times if there's like a contentious relationship, somebody else will drop off the kids.
But it's not. It's toxic. They want to see each other.
But stop.
Yeah,
you're supposed to be moved on with somebody from The Bachelorette. Have been saying
forever.
Like that's what that TikTok was alluding to. That like you're with somebody from The Bachelorette, which is great. We're also happy for you, but also stay away from each other. There should be like a court order. Like stop.
Yeah.
Which then will also hurt the show because I'm pretty sure production loves that Dakota is part of the show.
Of course, they invite him to everything.
Create such a storyline.
I mean,
and drama.
Look at that Harry Chelsea scene.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, why are you guys even coming face to face?
Yeah.
To give yourselves the option of getting into a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Yeah. Because you know you're going to fight. Like, we know it. We see it all the time.
Like, actually stop. Especially if you're moved on now with somebody from The Bachelorette who is, like, going to be a healthy relationship for you. Like, stop fucking around with people you know are so terrible.
I agree.
Has she ever done a session with Dr. Drew?
Oh, my God. Bring back Dr. Drew.
Dr. Drew, we need you.
He is still around because he was doing stuff with Teen Mom for a long time.
God.
And with... Didn't he do something with Jersey Shore, maybe?
Probably. He does stuff with everybody.
Yeah.
And it's the best. Like,
yeah, we need that.
I need
an
it
intervention.
With Dakota, with Taylor, and also with Taylor's mom. Because that scene, I know you're already finished. I'm like episode 6 or something.
Yeah.
When they're talking to each other on the park bench, the way Taylor speaks to her mom blows my goddamn mind.
But the way that her mom talks to her also fucks me up.
I don't know. I would have to like rewatch it to see like how her mom.
It bothers me. Her mom bothers me.
But like the way Taylor was talking to Dakota at that bonfire when Harry Jowsey was there was like the same vibe. Like she.
Yeah.
And I think it's also a situation where like Macy or Whitney or one of the other girls can say exactly what like her mom would say, and she would like respect their opinions. But if it's her mom,
her mom's
loses
triggering
her
to
goddamn
her,
mind.
for
Exactly.
Sure. Which I can understand. Like I see it because some of the things that her mom says, like it's very apparent that like she's jealous of her kid. Like it's this weird dynamic. She wants to be like Taylor. She wants the spotlight.
You think? For
sure. The things she says and like how she like sacrificed her life and all these. It's just very, the dynamic is weird to me. However, on the flip side, like Taylor, you are always doing a million things and your kid's always with your mom.
Right.
Like basically she's now taken on more children because we never see the other two, but like you have 3 kids, right?
Yeah.
So like something, you know, she is sacrificing her life for you to have what you want. That is true. So like you got to give her a bit of credit too.
An interesting thing about Taylor as well is when she's in confessionals, she sounds very emotionally mature and like she's aware of the dynamics of certain relationships. And then in the moment when she's speaking or like fighting with Dakota or like with her mom, it's
she's
like
explosive.
It's like all of that goes out the window and she's like throwing a tantrum.
Yeah.
It's wild.
What I don't like is a lot of things that Taylor says about herself, her mom has said about her. So she's like internalizing the things that her mom says. And I think her mom is her worst critic.
Yeah.
Like her mom is not kind when she says like, you're dumb. That's stupid. Why'd you do that? Like, yeah, we all think that, but you're her mom.
Yeah. Right. Have more compassion, I guess.
Correct.
Yeah. Thoughts on Whitney not going to Macy's book event?
I think that I understand that there's this double standard because she had spoken poorly about other people not making it to things. That's where I can understand from Macy's perspective and everybody else's perspective that's upset with Whitney. However, we don't really give Whitney enough grace for all the shit she's going through. Like nobody else is on Dancing with the Stars besides Jen, and Jen's having a mentee bee every other day. So like they're not being compassionate and understanding that Whitney is trying her best to be on Dancing with the Stars. She's thinking about Chicago, obviously. She's having meetings with her managers. She's trying to be a good mom. That's already too much. She just got
that movie or TV show deal or whatever.
Yeah, like that's already overflowing her ability to do anything else. And then you want her to fly back to film, fly back to be a good friend. She did fly back to see Michaela. And then like it's also not just like driving down the street. Like you're going on a fucking flight.
Yeah, which is
you're leaving your kids for at least a day.
We don't like going downtown Toronto.
Correct. Okay. Like that is
it disrupts your entire week. I know it sounds crazy, but like I can only imagine
it's wild.
Flying somewhere for like a 2-hour event.
Correct. And then you're trying to like have breakfast with your kids, go dance for 8 to 12 hours a day, like compete in a fucking competition. You're having all the outside noise of everybody else saying like you're only supporting Jen because of this. Like it's fucking crazy. So for her to say like this is one thing, I've had a time where like I'm like, I just can't go to this. Like it's going to push me over the edge.
Like at some point you need to protect yourself.
And so, yeah, people are going to be judgmental. I've had this happen to me before.
It's like my whole thing, like disappoint other people before you disappoint yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it can be shitty, but just have a conversation. And if your friend doesn't understand, then maybe they're not your friend.
It pissed me off that they were comparing Jussie not going to the Unwell event. That is not the same thing. Jussie lives in Utah, and so she's just canceling flying to another event.
Correct.
To stay and do. You already also confirmed that you were going to host the event. Like, this is completely different situation.
Yeah.
So you have to cancel a flight to not go somewhere so you could just stay and go to Macy's thing. That is different from Whitney, like, taking time out of her busy schedule, being on Dancing with the Stars, doing all of the things, flying there for 2 hours, and then flying back home.
Because think about it. People who are on Dancing with the Stars already talk about how much of a time. Remember when Alex Earl was on it? Like, it's such time commitment. There's so much to do. It's so busy. And these people are not filming a whole other show, having children, having relationships. Like, it's too much. Nobody can do that.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
So give her a fucking break.
I also saw something that Whitney might not return to Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, which makes sense because I feel like a lot in this season, they've already alluded to them staying in LA because her career is taking a different path, which she loves, which she, like, that's her dream.
She's getting everything she ever wanted. She said she only came back to Mom Talk for Dancing with the Stars.
Exactly. And I forgot about that, and they brought it up, and I was like, yeah. But honestly, slay. Like,
yeah, good for you.
Yeah. And now look at all the things
you
that
have
are
a great
happening
relationship. You're a great mom. You're getting all these Did you see Broadway?
Broke the record for Chicago.
Yeah, like, so fucking do you. I wouldn't go back
Chicago.
to Mom Talk.
I want to go see her on Chicago.
I almost texted you last night to say, because she got a tattoo after.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to fucking see
that
her.
tattoo artist is in Toronto April 7th to 10th doing like tattoos.
No way.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I went to her Instagram bio and
Crazy.
But what's the tattoo? I didn't see it.
I know. And all the comments were like, tell us what it is. Like,
I went to like the tattoo artist page. I went to the guy that made the reel. I went to his page. I was like, what's the fucking tattoo?
I want to see it.
What's the tattoo?
I know.
It must have been because she broke the record for the Chicago.
I think it was something to like, what's it
So is
called?
it like a C like behind her ear?
Yeah.
What is it?
Maybe it's the number.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
Of
I was
sales?
like, there was all this hoopla about her getting a tattoo, and then they didn't show the damn tattoo.
No, I was like, what the heck? But I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't go back. Or if she does, it'll be
No.
like as like a friend of, like,
Stay in LA, do
special
your thing, like
appearances.
you're crushing.
Yeah.
Like, she's so stunningly
Do you?
gorgeous too. Like, I just love her.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I used to not
same.
like her at all. So
Same.
that's saying something.
Same. Yeah, Demi used to be my favorite. Imagine that.
Isn't that it's literally same.
First season, Demi was my favorite on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I was like, she's the
Speaking-
only one that's like speaking
That's
the truth.
normal. I know. Speaking of Demi, can we just take in the singing scene?
Yeah, that was crazy.
I get secondhand embarrassment so bad. Like, so
I don't.
bad.
I was just like,
Oh my God, no, I do. Like, my whole body was like, oh, like cringe. First of all, when they're like warming up their vocals in the car, I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, what are they doing? I don't get it. Like, do you just do this on your drives? And I was like, whatever. They're kind of weird. Like,
but also, why
it's
are
fine.
you choosing to film this? Like, are you trying to be a singer now?
This is what I'm saying. Like, are you trying to be Whitney?
Like, are you and your husband gonna start
But
a band?
deadass, I think they actually like think that they could
Put out an album?
Yeah, correct. Like, it's next thing we see, like, Christmas album, Demi and Brett.
One thing that pissed me off, speaking of Demi, is like, I'm not going to film. I'm not filming anymore. So then don't come to Dancing with the Stars.
Correct.
You're not part of Mom Talk. You're not part of this group. So why are you showing up when it's
It was
good
so
publicity
annoying
for you?
Yeah, like, only when it's good for you and you want to paint this picture perfect life and this great relationship you have with Brett that we can obviously see through.
Yeah. And I think it was Taylor that made the point, like, why am I literally sharing every single thing of my life, like good, bad, terrible, all of it, and you can just choose, like,
pick and choose.
You know, in and out. Like, no, I'm not going to talk today. No, not doing confessionals.
It's bullshit.
Not doing confessionals.
I love that they highlighted this, that every time they had a question for Demi that we all want to know, they ask and the couch is fucking empty.
And it's like, Demi refused to
like,
do confessionals.
It's so
really?
silly to me.
What's your contract? Don't pay her.
Yeah, like, is she not getting paid then? Because, like, I need to know.
I don't know.
It's
that's crazy.
Pisses me off. Because you're right. Like, all the rest of the people have to showcase the good, the bad, the ugly. Michaela's going through a separation. Like, Layla's talking about her eating disorder.
Yeah, as soon as Demi's in hot water, it's like, okay, I'm gonna remove myself. I'm not gonna film.
It's fucking bullshit.
Anywho,
they shouldn't allow that, I feel.
Okay, should we move on to Summer House?
Yeah. Okay, I loved this episode.
This episode was so good.
It's giving old Summer House. No?
I was questioning myself because I was watching it after Southern Charm last night, so it was a little bit later, and I was like, do I just have the giggles? Because everything was
funny. I know.
KJ and Dara, they're still together.
I love this.
Because he was just on Watch What Happens Live.
And she was there. I know.
He is such a cutie patootie.
And so is she. Like, I love them together.
Yes. What is attractive about him is that he doesn't know he's attractive.
Yes.
He's very, like, just like oblivious.
Yes.
And then when he was talking to the girls about how Dara was going to show up that weekend for the party and stay over, like, he's like excited.
Like for a sleepover.
Like, he's not too cool to be like, I'm excited about this girl. Like, ooh, like, you guys get to see how we like vibe together. And
he's sensitive. Like, he's a bit of a sensitive soul. And I think like he had alluded to that's because he grew up with women and around women. So he has this like sensitive side. And I just think you're right. Like, he doesn't know that he's such a catch.
No.
And that's what makes him hot.
And the fact that he will show that he's like excited about a girl.
Yeah.
Is
and show
endearing.
His emotions.
Yeah.
Like, he is an emotional human. I think that's like really a breath of fresh air that we don't always see in like a share party house. Do you know what I mean? Like, either it's like combative with the men or nothing.
Yeah.
And he's like opening up this new like narrative of like, no, we're allowed to talk about how we feel and we can say it.
Yeah.
It's actually good. And you're allowed to have feelings for a girl. And that's also really good.
Yeah.
Or
it's
a human.
like when Jesse first started to be interested in Lexi, I really loved it. I was like, oh, this is amazing. Like, he's not too shy, but then it took a turn. Yeah. But it was like too much. But that's how I felt initially when Jesse was like, oh my God, I love her. Like, I was like, I love that he's being so
giddy.
Yeah.
I know.
Then, okay, the first thing that I was cackling about when Wes put his arm on Sierra.
Oh my God. And he's like, I know he was drunk, but like, he's looking the other way and he's like,
I didn't know.
What the fuck?
When I was watching it, I didn't know how intoxicated he was.
Me neither.
Which, like, I figured it out afterwards because he was so hungover the next day. And I was like, oh, okay.
And he didn't remember.
But when I was watching it, I was like, is this for real?
No, he's trying to be inconspicuous, and but he's like not.
No, but the way he was looking at Jesse, and Jesse's like giggling awkwardly, and he's like, I will fuck you up.
It was so funny.
Like, was that serious?
Yeah, like, he's drunk. This whole, like, this is why it's giving old Summer House. Like, the partying at the house, playing Spin the Bottle. Like, this was so fun.
Yeah. And then when Kyle got up with the pillow and Amanda was cackling and she's like, yeah, he said he got aroused and he had to leave the room. I was like, I'm going to wake up Milo. Like, I'm like giggling.
I was crying at all of this. It was so funny.
Like, yeah. And everything that happened, I was like, is this really happening? And it was. Like,
not Bailey also like getting the makeout with Ben.
Yeah.
Like, as if.
Speaking of which, Ben, like, major points for Ben because
agreed, taking accountability,
but also
having
like
a conversation.
He didn't have to apologize to Bailey, and the fact that he did, because like he wasn't necessarily in the wrong. Like, what she did was crazy.
Correct.
Like, and he cared that she was upset by it, and so went in and apologized and like wanted her to just feel better about the whole situation. He didn't want her to feel
uncomfortable.
And I was like, oh my God, like, what a stand-up guy.
I think he's just a nice guy.
Like, so nice.
Which I really liked.
Yeah. I loved that.
Okay, so moving on from the spin the bottle, even though that was like the most fun. Like, I loved that. The fact that Kyle was signing with like in the process of signing with a manager,
and they hadn't talked about it, and
Amanda didn't even know.
That was my comment. Like, you're having this conversation now. He's been DJing for how long now? And you're like, she's so like, is this a long-term thing?
So you're gonna continue doing this seriously? Like,
so this is just our life. He's been
having all these meetings with a manager. Yes,
and how she
that was crazy
like,
to me.
I didn't marry a DJ. In my mind, I was like, oh my God. Well, like, Pre didn't marry this either.
I know.
Like,
yeah.
do you know what I mean?
To me was like,
yeah, you didn't marry a DJ, but the whole point is like growing together and like going through life together.
And the things that like each of you are passionate about. Like, he didn't marry someone that started a bikini line, but look at you. Like, he's proud of you.
Or like was really struggling with mental health issues, or like all of these things come up when you're living your life with somebody. But that whole conversation was just so dismissive and like they're terrible at communicating.
Terrible. Like, here, take the dog.
And like
rolling
there
eyes,
was nothing
laughing.
like constructive about it. Like, okay, so if you're gonna do XYZ long term, like how can we work through this or make this better? It was
what
just
does that look like for us? If we have kids, what happens? Like, they're not having those conversations. They're just judging each other and feeling uncomfortable.
And then saying, like, she said something super dismissive and then just like walked away. Like, okay, like make your decision or whatever, and like walked away.
Yeah.
Which at the end of the day, I truly think at this point their relationship was already
checked
so
out.
far gone. They're so checked out. They're clearly not talking about like day-to-day things together. And so even if he was like, I'm going to give up DJing right now and stay home, and like it's still done.
And I think that's why he doesn't do that.
Yes, I
do you know
agree.
What I mean?
And the fact that he was like, this is how I'm making money now, like good money. If I sign with a manager, I'm going to make good money. I'm getting Loverboy into all of these venues.
That's the other piece that we didn't consider.
And like all of it makes sense from a business perspective.
Yeah.
And I can see his frustration in like, why doesn't she think like this is good?
At the same point in time, if she's wanting like time at home on the weekends together and like going to bed together and like walking their dogs together and having this like family unit life, then I could see that would be a problem too. Like, I don't think either is wrong or either is right. I think it's just like a shitty situation.
Yeah.
And the conversations are taco.
Yeah. Carl going on a date with Bailey. That was interesting.
Okay, I just want to say like poor Carl also, because like Lindsay telling Bailey that, oh, he's not going to sleep with you.
I know, like
just
because he didn't sleep with you when your relationship was terrible.
Correct.
Doesn't mean
Carl's right. He's like, back in the day, I was sleeping with everybody and that was too much.
Yeah.
Now I'm like taking a step back and that's not enough. Like, what do you want me to do?
I know. I felt bad for him. And it's like she knows that that's like a sore spot for him. And so she makes a point.
But like, why
to
are you
say
painting? So he's being a nice guy that we want everyone to be. And now you're painting him out to be this bad person?
Yeah.
It's
yes,
mean.
Milo, can I get you something? Yeah, we're almost done.
And he's taking credit, or Lindsay, is taking credit for Carl going on a date with Bailey. It's almost like she's taking away, like,
she's like, see, I'm a nice person.
His bond that he's created with her. And then she is like, oh, but he's not going to sleep with you. It's mean, but he handles it really well. I think he handles like Lindsay being there in that whole situation very well.
Yeah, but you can tell he's sensitive because he is upset by it.
I'd be sensitive too.
Yeah,
that's mean.
Sensitive Sally.
Also, I want to say I agree with Mia being like, oh, West is in love with you, Sierra. Yes, we all know it.
I think it was in a confessional, or maybe it was, I think it was in the confessional when Sierra was saying she expected more from West when they were together previously. And I was like, that is the truest statement ever. And it's very like self-aware to be like, not necessarily that West did something so terribly wrong, but like I expected more from him. Yeah. Which is fair. And like
it is.
I don't think West was in a position to give her
what
she wanted.
Correct.
The whole conversation, and it's wild to me that this never came up like at the reunion after it happened. The conversation that Sierra had about being a Black woman and feeling the pressure to be with a Black man and like the discourse online and
hearing
from trolls.
Yes.
When you are with a white man and then West like wrote the article or whatever, and like she was saying like, oh, look, like you got played by a white man. That never came up before. And like that is a whole layer that she must deal with that like we just didn't
completely
even
oblivious
and didn't even consider. And I do think like, remember KJ was like, my sisters go through this as well. Like if you're a Black woman and then you're with a white man, it's almost like the Black community is looking down on you.
Yeah. Especially if it doesn't
wild.
work out, or if something bad happens, or if they treat you not great.
Because then, so I can see where that almost is like an added layer to how she reacted to that whole situation. Because remember, a lot of us were like, okay, like he didn't do something
I couldn't understand.
crazy.
I was like, come on.
But the pushback that she gets,
it's
we're not
even
aware
of. Yeah.
So I loved that she brought that up, because I was like, wow, we never, and it's been like, this happened years ago, or so long ago, and it's just coming up now.
And we've talked about it a million times, and so I can really appreciate that she has, number one, kind of kept that in.
Yeah.
But been experiencing this like ongoing, because then I think about the other relationships. What about when she was with Austin? I felt so bad for her when like that whole Austin thing happened, and she was so heartbroken.
Right.
And this is just a whole other layer that I had not considered.
No.
In all of this.
And it made me think about, because I watched the second episode of Southern Hospitality. This came up in Southern Hospitality as well, because Emmy made a comment to Brad, who's a Black man, saying,
he made her feel unsafe.
Yeah, you made her feel unsafe, or she felt unsafe. And he was like, you can't just say that, because like for me that adds like there's so much more meaning behind it for me as a Black man.
Yeah.
And I loved that he brought that up, because I wasn't thinking that in my head.
Yeah.
But like it makes sense. And so something that can seem like not a big deal to say to somebody actually holds a lot more weight. And so it was interesting that like both these episodes brought up
on the same
something
week,
like that. Yeah.
And I just thought the dinner table conversation
so good
was very impactful. I thought because you could tell KJ was getting really upset when Sierra was talking about it, and then Lindsay actually asks like, KJ, are you okay? And that's when he says like, this is something my sisters deal with all the time. Mia kind of contributed too. And I just thought it was a really constructive conversation, because it made everybody at the table, but also all of the viewers, reflect and think about something that maybe we've not ever considered. I think the everybody at the table's reactions,
like being so supportive,
were really incredible. Like no one was dismissive. Nobody was like, I don't know. Like everybody was really like, whoa, you could tell they were reflecting and thinking about it and being empathetic also. And then I just felt like it was really great also that the show and that production gave this much light to this conversation.
True.
Because it could have been something that was cut out.
They film a shit ton.
And this was a lot of airtime for this conversation, but we needed all of the conversation to really get the full impact of it, I think. And so I'm loving that they also gave light to
that is also true.
The feelings.
Because imagine all the stuff that they cut out.
Correct.
Like they film nonstop.
Well, think about West's casserole. He's been talking about his casserole for a million seasons, and finally it made it, and he didn't even know if it would make it.
He was like, yes.
You know what I mean? Like there's things that you have to think, like a full however many weekends in a whole summer, and we only get this many episodes. Like, of course shit's going to be cut out. But I thought it was really good.
Do you think Wes and Sierra will end up together in this season?
I want them to.
Yeah.
Like I want them to, especially now that she's been so much more open with her feelings, open with her mental health. She's been like more involved in the house.
She's in a better position to verbalize what she wants in a relationship.
And how she's feeling.
Which he needs as well.
Like, and she's so fucking fun this season.
Yeah, I love her.
You know what I mean? Like she is like ready to go. She's partying. She's contributing to dinners. Like in past seasons, we've never seen Sierra want to cook. Like now she's cooking. She's like having a good time. I just think like she's in a good place, it seems. He's in a good place, it seems. I love them both. They're like the most fun personalities. I just think she has her guard up for good reason.
Yeah.
And like he's a little bit apprehensive and scared to make a move because he doesn't want to ruin like the progress they've had in their friendship.
I still think he doesn't think he's in a place to give her what she deserves.
I want him to be. Sorry.
Okay, we're at an hour. Okay, let's do Southern Charm.
Reunion part 1.
Okay. Southern Charm reunion part 1 blew my goddamn mind. Thank you, Madison. Like this show would be nothing.
Nothing without Madison.
This reunion would not have been anything without Madison. I want to say that right now. Every time she opened her mouth, I was like,
yeah. And also like truth bomb.
Spitting facts.
Also, though, I want to say, and Andy always does a good job, but this season specifically, I feel like he's just like has this great relationship with all of these people.
He's invested in their relationships.
And that he can push. Like in Real Housewives things, sometimes there's questions asked that get dismissed and he moves on quickly because he knows like they're not going to give or whatever. Here, he's like pushing.
He's friends
and he's
with
not
them.
letting it. Yeah, like, no, you're not getting away with this.
Yeah.
Speak up or I'm going to keep asking.
I will point out, first and foremost, Craig looked so cutie patootie. And did you see he had the little brooch? Remember we were talking about brooches?
We did talk about brooches.
And I was like, of course he has a little brooch.
Yeah. But Andy also complimented his suit.
Yeah,
he was like,
was
I love this
so
outfit.
nice.
Yeah, it was good.
It was so nice.
Everybody looked really good. I loved the outfits.
Let's get into the Austin, Sally.
Before
Craig.
we get into this.
Yes.
Oh, wow. We love each other. I just have to say one of the funniest things, because this had me laughing out loud. I was sitting in the living room like by myself, cackling out loud. And I was like, oh my God, if Mike can hear me, he's going to think I'm a psychopath. When Austin, so you know when they're all like walking in and they've got their Starbucks or whatever.
Oh my God.
And Austin goes, I ordered a chef's ass. Guess what it is? And he says a flat white.
He was
I
waiting.
could have fallen off my chair. That was so good.
There was probably not even cameras around, and he was like, hey, like, come over here. Come film this.
Oh my God, it was so
And then they
funny.
put it on TV, which is amazing.
Incredible.
Okay. Sally, Craig, Charlie, Austin. What a treat for the viewers, first and foremost. Like, this whole season was so good.
Yeah.
The reunion crushed. So clearly this season ends with Sally being interested in Austin. And
still, because she's like still talking about it on the stage.
You could tell they're probably like hooking up. They're still casually hooking up.
Yeah. They've been hanging out and posting like funny TikToks and Instagrams and shit.
The craziest part of the entire reunion is when Madison says out loud what Austin told her and then also what Sally told her about each other.
Like, hey, you guys want to try to cover shit up? Both of you have been talking to me.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
And so she said that Austin said he would want to be with Sally if she wasn't so much of like living her best single life, like being out 3 to 4 nights a week, like party girl, like that maybe he would look at Sally in a different way.
Which I think is a fair assessment. Like, I know that sounds harsh because Sally's like, I'm not out that much and I can do whatever I want. Of course you can. But when Madison is saying like you have to, what did she say? You have to be a wife to
act like a wife
to
be a wife,
be treated like a wife or whatever. And like that is kind of true. Like if you want this party guy that you've been partying with to look at you as more than the party girl, you have to showcase that you're more than the party girl.
Right.
When you're always trying to be the bro and always trying to be like in the hot tub, going to the guys' parties, doing these things, like then that's how they're gonna look at you. I think that's also why Craig didn't look at you seriously.
Yeah.
Because buying chickens doesn't like mask all the other things that you were doing.
I feel like it was also like, put yourself in Austin's shoes. Sally was initially interested in Craig.
Correct.
And is still like, oh, I wish Austin's personality was on Craig's body. Like, that is crazy.
Imagine a man said that about any woman. But like that was wild to me.
How do you start a serious relationship with someone knowing that they're like, first of all, like super attracted to your best friend who is now like maybe not like. Your friend. Like, I don't know how to say that.
Yeah.
But that was crazy.
Insane.
Yeah. And so then Madison pointed out, like when they started talking about Audrey, I was like, oh my God, because Rodrigo, like I love Rodrigo. Mm-hmm. He needs more like airtime because he is like the voice of reason, but also like people trust him. And so he knows all the information and he's
kind.
His takes on the different situations are facts. And he wasn't afraid to say to Sally, like, you went too far. Like, he's good friends with Sally and he was still like,
I'm going to tell you how it is.
And Audrey were still together and I felt bad for Audrey. Like, you needed to take a step back.
Yes.
And so the whole thing about Audrey wanting to confront Sally at the end of Austin and Audrey's relationship, and Austin was like, yeah, I kind of prevented that from happening. I was screaming at my iPad. Like, it is up to Austin to have a conversation with Sally and be like, can you fucking tone it down? Like, I'm in a relationship with Audrey. Why is it up to Audrey to go have a conversation with Sally?
Correct.
It's none of her fucking business.
Exactly.
Austin, go tell Sally to cool it.
Yeah. And like, you want your girlfriend to trust you,
like,
then prove to her that you're trustworthy instead of letting these things happen.
Yeah.
Like, it's inappropriate.
And the fact, like, Madison said, she was like, I told Audrey, like, be careful, Sally's gonna steal your man, and now look where we are.
Yeah. And like, true.
Yes. Like, this was an Austin thing.
Yeah.
That should have,
yeah,
like, he should have took it upon himself to be like, listen, Sally.
Yeah. Why
like,
are we putting the responsibility on
tone
Audrey?
It down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or on anybody else.
Agreed.
Like, it's fucking up to Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Set a fucking boundary for your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Anyways, what else? Charlie, I'm surprised they didn't. Maybe in the second episode they'll talk more about like the Charlie Craig thing, because I just found like it was interesting to me that Craig said Sally kept telling him that Charlie was talking to other guys.
Yeah,
to try and like sabotage their relationship.
I believe it.
But then I feel like Craig thought that they were more serious than Charlie.
Yeah.
Thought like. Which, I mean, if you're not having a conversation and asking each other these questions, then both people are kind of in the dark just guessing what's going on. So,
I do want to say it's kind of iconic that Austin and Sally watched Heated Rivalry together.
Hilarious.
And that Shep had no idea what it was. Like, do you live under a rock?
And I love that they kept in the scenes of people explaining to Shep what Heated Rivalry
was.
Molly
being like, oh, like
it's closeted gay hockey players.
There's lots of sex
Lots of sex. And Shep's like, okay.
Oh, true. Cool.
Okay.
It was just so funny. And I think Andy's reaction to them watching Heated Rivalry is like extremely iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to talk about Austin being in the hot seat about whether him and Sally fucked.
This was the most awkward moment of television I've
ever nobody
seen in
dropped
my life.
it. And good for Madison. Madison was like, you're not gonna sit here and tell me that you guys are not sleeping together. Like, don't be dumb.
Yeah.
But then they try to like
I know, because Sally was straight up asked and she's like, Austin, help me. Like, she didn't know. I think she didn't want to out Austin.
I think Austin had told her, don't say anything.
Yeah.
And then she can't not say anything.
But also, like Andy pointed out, you were with Audrey like 8 months ago. Like, the ship has sailed. Like,
correct.
We know you guys are hooking up. Like, look at the TV show that just aired.
Like, but this is the thing that bothered me is Austin says like, oh, I'm not going to say out of respect for Audrey. You never respected Audrey. And in fact, like the way that you interacted with Sally when you were with Audrey
crazy
is worse than you now saying that you're fucking Sally.
Yeah.
Like
we know.
Way worse.
Mm-hmm.
So like just wear it.
Yeah. When Austin
that bothered me.
I'm not going to be bullied into dating Sally. I was like, if I was Sally, I would have crawled into a hole. Correct. It is so obvious that Sally wants to be with Austin and thinks they would be like the best couple in the world, happily married, like big family.
And he doesn't want
and Austin does not want to go there.
Why would you want to be with someone?
He will hang out with you, have fun, make out, have sex, whatever. And it's like another dagger in Sally's heart because she wanted Craig. Craig was not romantically interested at all. And now this is happening with Austin. But Austin will hook up with her and like string her along. And Sally is almost trying to prove to Austin at the reunion, like, no, I'm home. I'm making myself dinner. Like, I treat my boyfriend so well. I do too much for them. I was like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Yeah. Like, you're a gorgeous, like, smart.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
you're a catch. You don't need to sell yourself. If somebody doesn't want you, they're not the person for you, babe.
Literally. It
made me cringe.
Hard
and it was
to
sad.
watch.
I know.
Like, Madison needs to, like, run Sally through a boot camp of, like...
Correct.
Be a badass bitch. Okay?
What was funny to me, though, is that Madison says that Audrey is going to be, like, the one that got away for Austin. The whole time, I wanted to scream at the TV and be like, no, Madison, the one that got away for Austin was you. Yeah. And you can tell the way that he looks at her when she's talking about her baby, when she's happy, when she's like fucking doing anything. He's still in love with her. Like, are we not focusing on
know.
this? Like, I know they're friends, but
they were toxic though.
Of course they were.
Like him and Audrey's relationship seemed like legit and like a really good relationship that we have not ever seen him have.
It wasn't good. It also was toxic. Are you kidding me?
I don't think so.
I think Austin thrives
near
on toxic.
the end. I think it was.
Yeah.
But she is like a normal head on her shoulders kind of person.
Yeah, but I just think like he wasn't in love with her.
When Madison said that,
yeah,
Austin said like true.
Yeah, but he says true to anything that Madison says.
I guess.
Because he's in love with Madison.
He probably is. Like, he probably thinks, like, oh, I fucked that up. Like,
oh, duh. Like, are you fucking kidding? He was so in love with her.
Yeah. Charlie and Craig, Craig and Sally never once were in a hot tub alone together.
This was crazy to me. Like, hold the fuck up.
Because Sally wanted us all to believe that Craig was leading her on and they had this like romantic thing going on when they did not.
Yes, exactly. Like, you made this up in your head, babe.
Literally.
I'm sorry to say.
And then when he flat out said like, I'm not interested in that way, like I just want to be friends, she went on like a smear campaign, like trying to destroy him.
He's the worst human in the entire world, that he would lead me on and say that he only wants to be friends with me. Like, if Shep's in the hot tub, you guys aren't going to be like macking. Oh, well, it's 4 a.m. Cool.
Crazy.
That means nothing.
I'm happy they pointed that out.
Same.
Yeah.
That was crazy to me. I do think using Craig's vulnerability against him is mean.
What happened?
They're just like saying how like because he was being vulnerable, because he's talking about his feelings.
Oh, yeah.
It's mean. Like, let the guy, he's trying to be a nice guy.
Yeah. Shep pointed that out, which I'm happy like Shep took Craig's side on that. And he said to Austin like that was shitty. I feel like, so at the dinner table when Austin was like, I do hate you, Craig. I do hate you. And then at the reunion, he's like, yeah, I said that because I wanted to see his reaction. Like, what are you, 12? Like,
grow up.
I wanted to see what his reaction would be. Like, well, that's crazy.
It's just showing that he is toxic.
Yeah. Like, that was wild.
Yeah.
And Craig saying to Austin, like, you haven't done anything in the last 5 years. Like, that's also crazy.
That's mean.
And they just say things to try and hurt each other.
They know where to dig deep, where it's gonna hurt, and that's where they hit.
To push. It's crazy
because they're best friends.
And then all Craig has to say is like, yes, I lose my temper sometimes, and I need to work on that. But also know that the reason you lost your temper in the first place, like Austin constantly like making these stupid little digs,
always,
that is also not right. So like, just because you're apologizing for yelling and like raising your voice and acting aggressively does not negate like what they did. You're not saying like, oh, what you did was fine, I'm just only my reaction is
what I'm apologizing
like
for.
You need to just take accountability for that. Because that's the only thing that's like glaringly obvious. Yeah. That's not happening. That should be happening.
Yeah. Craig has a very, very hard time apologizing.
Yes. Because I think he thinks if he apologizes,
he's excusing their behavior.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's not the case.
It's not the case.
Like, they should also be taking accountability and saying like, yeah, you're right. All those stupid little digs that I make are mean. And I'm just trying to like get a rise out of you.
Get under your skin. Which is fucked.
Anyways, calling Craig a narcissist, like, shut the fuck up. Like,
yeah, that was my next question. Like,
shut the fuck up. Like, I looked up the diagnostic criteria of narcissism. Like, are you kidding me? Shut up.
This is a buzzword though that people like to throw around, and they like to use it because they know that it hurts people, or it's like this big like label.
It's like saying you're like a sociopath.
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
Yeah. And I feel for him because he's like, no, I'm an empath, and I can see he's empathetic. He is a nice human. So like, no, that doesn't mean that he's a narcissist. But I do think it was like a weird argument. Like, it was like, okay, just fucking drop it.
Like, you shouldn't even be allowed to say that. Like, are you a psychologist?
Yeah.
Like, did you run him through like the diagnostic manual and you've come to the conclusion that he's a narcissist?
Yeah, like it's bullshit.
Stop using these words that are...
They actually have
big
impact.
Words. Like they have impact. People actually have this disorder or like personality disorder.
Yeah.
So shut up.
But people throw it around like That's crazy.
I know. It should almost be a kind of thing where if you call someone that, like, you should be dragged through the mud for using that term.
Correct.
Out of proper usage.
Yes.
Like, shut up.
I know.
So anyways, that's that on that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Next week we'll see what happens. There's one more episode of the reunion, so looking forward to it.
Ooh.
Okay. Ick and Icon.
Okay. I'm just thinking.
Okay, my ick is when Austin said, I'm not going to be bullied into dating Sally. I was just like,
yeah.
I felt for her. I was like, I want to crawl into a hole. But at the same time, she kept making it worse by being like, I treat my boyfriend so well. Like, I'm at home making dinner. Like, she's trying to.
Like, you don't have to sell yourself.
She's trying to sell herself to Austin as to why she would be such a good girlfriend. And it was just like, just move on. Like, God damn.
It was
my
weird.
icon is KJ. Because he's like the cutest little cutie patootie. And I love how sensitive he is. And he's not afraid to show that he's excited about Dara and their relationship. Like, he's not too cool. And he has no idea how good looking he is.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's wild. Okay. My ick is, I think that just the whole... No, I'm going to go back to Summer House because I didn't want to have two Summer House things, but I will. The conversation of like getting a manager as a DJ and then like her being totally blindsided. Like, I knew they obviously weren't communicating, but like, this is the problem. The problem isn't DJing. The problem is there's no communication of anything.
Yeah.
If you don't know, like, getting a manager is like a huge thing.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of conversations prior, and like you're just learning about it now. That's crazy. That whole conversation was just very icky to me because it felt like they were both so removed already. Didn't like that. Icon, I think, would be Ben. Ben having this conversation with Bailey. Like, I'm not the biggest Bailey fan. I'll just be straight up. Like,
she's very neutral to me.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't have a reading on her yet.
I don't like the way she reacts to things. I feel like she's a little bit immature. I don't love it. Yeah. But the way that Ben handled, he didn't have to apologize. And if we're thinking about Southern Charm, where all we're doing is begging these people to fucking apologize, he just like offers one out of nowhere and really takes it upon himself to, like, you could tell he didn't care if cameras were around. He went straight into her bed. He went where she felt safe, and he just was like clearing the air.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was very mature and grown up and made me really like Ben.
Yeah, because she probably would have like had this pit in her stomach
every time she saw him. Yeah.
Like, if that didn't happen.
And we know she gets in her head. Like, she wouldn't even go out after he had that conversation with her. So yeah, I thought it was good for like the group morale, and he was really thinking about that.
Amazing. Well, thank you guys so much for listening.
Yay.
And we'll see you on
Monday.
Bye.